together before we do the meditation with this. Okay, but we can go ahead and do this one. Go.
Namo Fundamental Teacher Sakyamuni Buddha, Namo Fundamental Teacher Sakyamuni Buddha, Namo Fundamental Teacher Sakyamuni Buddha. The unsurpassed, deep, profound, subtle, wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I've come to receive and hold it with my sight and hearing, I vow to fathom the dusk come one's true and natural meaning.
That's great. Thank you. Let's do 1 minute meditation together. So keep our back straight, our neck straight, close our eyes. Inhale and exhale to the nose. You count 1, keep going. If you see your monkey mind, go back to your inhale and exhale. All right. And don't hold your breath. All right. 1, 2, 3. Just sit still. All right. Who can help me? What did we learn last week? Who know? Can you help me? So give me a quick summary. Thomas, can you do that for me?
I don't remember.
Well, tell me whatever you remember. That's okay. I don't expect you remember it.
I think it was something like how there's 3 like sections or something like that where like the mind transfer something to like a consciousness. We learn about the 8 like a little bit deeper into that, I think.
No, we learn about the main difference between Buddhism and
that one, yeah, that's it.
The other world religion. Then what the difference? You know, Thomas.
That Buddhism, like we don't have like a God. We don't believe in God. We believe in like karma and the good and bad, and that how like a lot of schools teaching Buddhism is like they teach it wrong to many students, and yeah.
Han, what do you think? You remember anything? Move closer so they can hear you. Move your tongue so you can see him as well.
Last week we learned about the consciousness, the alaya and the mana consciousness, and also we learned about the difference between how Buddhism don't really believe in a creator because it's not it wouldn't be fair to have a different people in different situations, and it goes back to the cause and condition and the effect. It's taught in Buddhism.
Okay. So Buddhism do not believe in the creator because they are not truly equal, right, to every being, right? Okay, that's good. And who create us?
Karma.
Karma. Okay, the power of karma create us. Then Buddhism, do we believe in fate?
No, we don't believe.
Why not?
Because we are able to change.
Well, fate. What does fate mean?
It's like we just for some our life is meant to be how it's supposed to be.
Fate that means that our destiny controlled by superpower. Right? That means the creator.
Oh,
Not what, but when they controlled by the creator or the superpower, can we change?
Well, faith.
No, we cannot change because we are controlled by them, right? But karma, who control?
Us.
We are the one who create the karma, and we are fully responsible for our own karma. No one control karma, right? No one could control our karma, but we are the one who control our own karma. Therefore, we are the one who created. Yes, we can change. Is that fair?
Yeah.
It's very fair. The reason I bring up this thing here in school, nowadays in high school, so far I saw three students in 10th grade. They took the world history, right? In the world history, there's small section done about the world religion. They try to compare different religions, right? But when they let the kids see the Buddhism, they teach the Buddhism, the way they teach, it's my internet a little bit unstable. Okay. Okay. So basically, um, so we can control our own karma, right? That is a good thing. Because in school, right? They when they teach the Buddhism, they don't teach you. They don't. The way they wrote the Buddhism, the book, those book for Buddhism, when they wrote the Buddhism in the education book, the person who wrote that, usually the scholar, they are the one from different religion. They are not Buddhism. So when they wrote, they have the intention to wrote in their own negative. Does it make sense? So they make some true and some not true, because if we do not understand Buddhism, we have no idea how to distinguish what is true, what is correct, and what is not correct. But to us, because I understand Buddhism from a little bit more than you, therefore when I read it, I know this is not right. Even though after I explained to them, and they said that, you know what, those teaching is not correct. Oh, one more thing. This thing ring me up. Let me call this guy. Come in. Oh my goodness. Kids, they sleep 1 o'clock till 1 o'clock. They're not yet up. Okay, so that's why it's important that we need to understand the difference. If God is a creator, right? That means God have ability to create all being, right? Everything. But why did he not create all being equally? If he does not have ability to do that, then he is not the creator, right? And if he have ability to do that, but he did not do it, and that means he did not have the compassion toward all beings. That easy to understand. Yeah, last week I showed you, because in Buddhism, right, we have eight consciousness, but the consciousness alaya is the number 8, right? Let me show that. Let me make sure that we are on the same page. Right. Okay. Okay. The alaya consciousness, it is a storehouse that store whatever we take in from the outside world. Okay, whatever we take in from the outside world, and it become the knowledge, right? Experience, and also become the power of the karma that we break. And the karma in Buddhism, you remember I told you about karma means action. Action of the mind and what else? The body and action and the mouth, right? Action the mind, action of the body, action of the mouth. So, but which one control which one? The mind control the mouth and the body. But when the mouth says something, the mouth does and mouth know this is good or bad? No, which one no? The mind. What about the body? Is that the same thing? The body itself does not know the action of the body, right? But the mind does. So with the intention, right, from the mind, that's where the karma come in. When we pray, good karma or bad karma based on the mind, not based on those two. Does that make sense? And the karma will be in this storage. When we die, right, that means basically which one will die first? In the eight consciousness, which one will die first? Nicholas. Okay, in this eight consciousness, when the person pass away, which one will be the first one? It's not working.
Probably the senses, right?
Which one? Which one?
Oh, this. I'm gonna guess the
Oh, did you see
eyes or the tongue.
Did you see the picture? Okay, which one?
The tongue. I don't know.
Oh, this is easy. Okay, thank you. Okay, Vincent, what do you think? Which one will be the first one that? Okay, the doctor based on which one he declared that okay, this person is dead.
The mind.
The mind conscious. I mean the brain, right? Right.
Yes.
Because the brain control the first five senses, right? That means the eye, the ear, the nose, and tongue, the body. We can have one of these sense, it's malfunction, that means not working. But if the mind still there, that means this person still alive. Does it make sense? You see the person who are blind, right? That means they cannot see, but it's still alive. And you can see the person who cannot hear, but the mind still there. That means he's still alive, right? The same thing with whatever. But when the brain dead, right? Then okay. So when the brain dead, that means they nothing. If they nothing to this is like the CPU, the central processing unit, right? That means nothing can go in here and put into the short-term memory. Does that make sense? Therefore, the brain cannot think because it's dead. When the brain is dead, right? That means the mind constant, all this file become useless. And the mana constant is the middle guy between the mind constant and the alaya constant. This one right here, that's like the upload and download between the two. Does that make sense? In order for us to get the data into the alaya constant, this guy will get the data from the short-term memory and push into this. But in order for us to see the data from the alaya constant, this one right here, download the data from here and put into the memory so we can see what we have in here. Does that make sense? Do you understand so far?
Yes.
Okay, so this is important. Therefore, when the mind consciousness is no longer, it's dead, right? That means it no longer function. The mana consciousness also become useless. There is no need. So this one is also out. The only thing left is the alaya consciousness, right? Because this is the storehouse. And of course, this is not the physical. This is just it's not based on any kind of physical organ. So we cannot see it, but it's there. So that becomes the power of the karma. Because in here we have the power of the karma, include the knowledge, include the experience, include the good and bad karma. And also we have the pure nature. Later on we will learn about it. Everyone have the pure nature, just like the Buddha. Therefore, in the Flower Dharma Sutra, the Buddha said that all living beings have the Buddha nature. This is what he said. This is the pure nature in here. It means Buddha nature. What does that mean to us? It means that our Buddha nature is the same thing with the pure nature that the Buddha has. There is no difference. That means in the future, if we practice his teaching, and we will eventually become like him, become Buddha. That means this in Buddhism, this is the truly equality. There is no high or low. Eventually, we and him equal. But why we cannot be able to see our own pure nature? Who knows? Yeah, I know, but alaya consciousness, we have many things here. And how come we cannot see our own pure nature? Tell me, can you help?
Because of our ignorance and because of cravings.
Because all the thing here, you see that the knowledge, the experience, the karma, it's just like the cloud, right? It go over the pure nature that we cannot see. You see the sun, right? The sun is, when it's shining, everyone can see it. But what happened when the cloud block the sun? Do you think the sun is not there? It's still there, but the sun cannot shine through the wherever the cloud cover. Is that true? The same idea. The pure nature always there, but we cannot see it due to our ignorance, due to our cloudy mind, because we have too much junk in here. Therefore, when we do the meditation, that helps us to transform this cloudy mind into the pure mind. And when you learn the Buddha teaching, it will help us to transform the ignorance into the wisdom. That's important. But okay, anyway. So that is truly equal, right? Equality. So, all right, let me go back here. Okay, so we learned about that. So we learned about the main difference between Buddhism and the world religion, right? Or the rest of the world religion. So basically, Buddha reject the concept of the God as a creator. Yet in Buddhism, we do believe in God. Yes, we do. Remember, in the rebirth cycle, how many paths do we have? The rebirth path. Six different ones. You know what are they?
Human, God.
No, God go first.
God.
Asura.
Hungry ghost.
Hungry ghost and hell. Animal, hungry ghost and hell. Who created those things?
Karma.
the karma. No one be able to create that. We are the one who create that due to our own karma, our own action of the mind, the mouth, and the body. Right? So this is important. Okay. And okay. Okay, so we learn about this. So when a person die, right? Okay, I think we. So let me show you this. Okay, let me before. Okay, let me go back here. Let me hold on. Let me open another one. I want to make sure. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Today, later on, if I have a chance, I will teach you about the death and birth cycle. Okay, the cycle of that. That means the traveling dependent on nation. That will be a very profound teaching. But you okay. That is what we call the reincarnation. Right? Okay. We will learn about this later on. But today, maybe I give you a briefly this thing here so you can understand it. Okay. Before that. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Where are you? Okay, here. When a person just passed away, that means the last one is the alaya consonant. That means the number 8, which left the body, right? The old body. And this one carry with it what it carry. The karma, the power of the karma. Right? That means we create the karma in many past life up to now become the very powerful. And that power of the karma plus the current state of the mind, that means the consciousness, create the body, one of the body. The body is mean intermediate state. That is the state between the person who just passed away and before rebirth into one of this we call the body. Does that make sense? Okay, the body, that means the power of the karma plus the current state of the consciousness create one of this one. That means God, human, asura, animal, hungry ghost, and hell. I give you the example of each one of this last week, right? The first one is if when we are human, right? We love to do the giving, and we using the loving kindness to feed others. Yes, even though we have a form of human, but we have the quality mind of God. Does that make sense? This is important. If in the human, right, when we uphold the 5 precepts, okay, that means no killing, no stealing, no wrongdoing, no lying, right? And do not take intoxicant. That means drug, alcohol, all those things. Then we are a human, and we have the quality mind of the human. That makes sense. Asura, this person here, the one when we in the human form, right? If that person usually have a habit of angry, right? Easily get angry. But that person also like to do the good deed, right? To help others. Yes, when he die, he will be reborn into the Asura. This person right here, the male, it looks ugly. The female looks very beautiful, but the female have a lot of envy or jealousy. Okay, The male, they are love to fight, love to compete with other, and easily get angry. That is the Asura form. Animal, that means when we in the human realm, right? Yes, we are the human, but let's say that the person is human and he holding the government, the high government position, right? But he used the power he abused his power to exploit the benefit for his own, right? And he harm other people. Nowadays, this thing a lot in politics. It happens everywhere, every country. We call the corrupted government. They happen everywhere. Yet, what does that mean? They have the human form, but they have the quality mind of the animal because they don't go by law. They use their own jungle law. Does that make sense? The hungry ghost, yes, let's say when we are human, right? We are, well, we are not poor. We have, we decent, right? But when some, let's say the beggar, the homeless, come to us and beg for food, if we don't give them, it's okay. You don't have to give to them. But when they come and you don't give, and you also cursing them and look down on them, that due to the selfish and the stinky, right? Those karma represent the hungry ghost. Yes, we have a human form, but the quality mind of us is a hungry ghost. The cause is we don't give. The result we don't give, but we also have a lot of selfish, right? Stinky. The result is we will always hungry when we in the ghost realm. How long the hungry go? Many years, even 100 years, 1,000 years.
Thầy Bận ơi,
Yeah. Sao?
không thầy anh thiện nói muốn cầu siêu cho
Nói với sư cô đi, nói với sư cô. Nói với sư cô trước, bởi vì thank you. Okay. The hell, if we are not, when we disrespect our parents, and when we have a chance to take care of our own parents, right? But we don't do that. And we look down on them, we walk away and we treat them badly. And we also harm them as well. And the one who kill other people, a lot, serial killer, right? And the one who destroy the Sangha community, that means the Sangha community, that means the community of monks and nuns who practice spiritual. We destroy that. We don't want them to practice. Or the one who harm the sickly one, that means the one that enlightened. And we harm them, that means you cut the good root for our being. This is, yes, we are human, right? But we have the mindset of the hell. Anyone? Nathan, you understand this one so far, Nathan?
Yes.
This is important. Everything, all this thing here come from us. No one create this thing for us. No war, no punishment. We are the one who give us a war for ourselves. We are the one who punish ourselves. When you do the good deed, that is, you are the one who give yourself a war. But when we pray the bad deed, we are the one who punish ourselves. So this kind of teaching in Buddhism is totally different from other religions. This is important. Therefore, karma, we are the owner of our karma. Karma, that means action. We are the owner of our own action. We are the one who inherits from our own action. We are originated from our own action, and we are rescued from our own action, because when we, okay, let's say that this person have a chance to go rebirth into the human realm, right? That means the Arya consciousness will left the body, and it will enter into the mom womb. Due to the father's sperm and the mother egg, it will create the Kalala, and this is the origin of the fetus. This is the origin of the fetus. Inside the mother womb, the fetus, every 7 days, that means every week, there is a different name of the karma create the fetus body and mental. You know what? I think that also, I think some of you already see this, but it's a good idea. I will show you as well. Okay, I think that, oh, I teach this thing a lot. So I have a lot of information for you so you can learn, okay? When you understand this, then you see the Buddha teaching is so profound. And that's how you gain the wisdom, okay? Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, summary 38 with, okay. Can anyone see the 38 week fetus development inside the mother womb? Nathan, do you see that?
Yes, Thai.
Okay, good. Okay, the Buddha spoke about the 38 week development of the fetus inside here. Compared to the medical view, this is beautiful. The Buddha spoke about this more than 2,500 years ago. The medical is come after, so they are so behind. Okay, yes, science come after. The Buddha, just like the scientist, he discovered the truth of the universe. Therefore, he teaches us, right? Okay, I just want to, we don't have time to go through all these things. So week number 1, right, the common wind name universal completeness, flowing both sides of the mother belly, make the Kalala into the condensed milk, about to show the appearance of the human form called Anpuya. This is the human form at the beginning. The week number 3, the feel the arising of the common wind named store mouth. Due to the power of this common wind, the body of Anpuya have the shape of the 2 arms clothed like a pestle to pound the herbal medicine, just like you just pounding week number 4, feel the arising of the common wind named holding on. Due to the power of this common wind, make the shape of the 2 arm claw form jhana, like a curved shoe. You see, like a curved shoe. Very accurate, right? And I also have some medical information here to compare, but let me go through quickly here. I skip all the medical things. Week number 5, feel the arising of the common wind named holding on it. Due to the power of this common wind, it shows the 2 sides of the buttock, the 2 shoulders, the torso, and the head. You see, this is the head right here. Maybe 2 shoulders right here somewhere, and 2 buttocks somewhere here, right? Week number 6, feel the rising of the common wind named Vifang. I don't know how to translate this. Due to the power of this common wind, it formed 2 arms and 2 feet. 2 arms and 2 feet. Week number 7, feel the arising of the karma wind named complete transfer. Due to the power of this karma wind, the fetus soul, 2 hands and 2 feet. Remember, all these things in English, we don't have this information. I translated from Vietnamese into English, so you'll be able to learn from here. Week number 8, the Buddha said that, feel the arising of the karma wind named movement. Due to the power of this karma wind, the 10 finger and the 10 toe are created. 10 finger and 10 toe are created. Buddha said, week number 9, feel the arising of the karma wind named scatter. Due to the power of this karma wind, it gave birth to the different form, face, ear, nose, mouth, urination, and defecation. Face, right? Ear, right? Nose, right? Mouth, right? And urination and defecation right here. Week number 10, Buddha said, feel the arising of both karma wind named 31st and the universal door. Due to the power of these 2 karma wind, these 2 wind make the fetus firm and full as if the canyon. You see, it's firm, right? It's very firm, just like a canyon. Week number 11, Buddha said, feel the arising of the karma wind named diamond. Due to the power of this karma wind, it caused the fetus 9 places, 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nose, mouth, defecation, and urination are well formed. That means they are well formed together. Her hand and feet were moving. The mouth is bleeding with the oozing blood. Nose is watering. Wow, very detailed. Week number 12, Buddha said, feel the arising of both karma wind named Khúc Khẩu Siêng Pháp. Due to the power of these 2 karma wind, these 2 wind make these 2 wind cause the birth of a large and small intestine. 320 detail on the body and 101 vital point. That means all those joy they go together. This is the large and the small one, and we have a lot of things connect together. And so on, right? Week number 13, feel the arising of both karma wind named body hunger. Only this one wind, not both wind. I copy and paste. Due to the power of this karma wind, the fetus suddenly arise a thought of hunger, a thought of hunger. That means they have a thought, right? They feel hungry and thirst. From where the umbilical cord withdraw the mother dietary supplement to nurse herself. That means inside the mother womb there is the cord connect between fetus and the mother, and the nutrition comes from the mother into the baby. After the week 13, right? The Buddha said that week 13 is the last week of the first period of the fetus development. He spoke the following verse. The baby in the mother womb 13 times 7 days, that means 13 weeks, feeling empty body, instant rising a thought of hunger, mother food nursing into the fetus, so the body is still there. So gradually it grows. This is the body of the fetus. Yeah. And so on and so on. And you see this one right here, they form the 900 band line were born, right? With number 15, we see that the 20 lot artery were born. Food run through those arteries to nutrite the fetus. Each lot artery have 40 medium artery, and each medium artery have 100 small artery. So it's the total come out to be 80,000 artery with a different color: blue, yellow, red, white. This artery are associated with the pole. So this is well teach compared to the medical. So and in here you see that all this connected to the internal organ and present flow along with the physical body with no article. 17 and go on, right? And in the week number 19, you see that all the 8 consciousness established. Okay, here. Week number 19, the Buddha also due to the power of the previous karma wind from the body base. That means the first 5 consciousness. That's what we call the body base. Gender base, that means distinguish between male and female, right? The 6 consciousness, that means the mind consciousness. The 7 consciousness base, that means the mana and all the organ are established. The alaya consciousness already there because that is the one enter into the mother womb. Huh? Yeah, but that is the fundamental consciousness. Okay, all these 7 consciousness rely on the alaya consciousness to exist, to be exist, right? Without the alaya, this will not be there. So we have to understand that. So the 38 weeks like that, what does this mean to us? Anyone know? Tell me, what does this mean to us? Based on this kind of teaching, what does this mean to us? Khoa, what does this mean to us?
I'm sorry, what does it mean?
Okay, I just show you the many weeks of the fetus inside the mother womb, right? The development the development of the fetus body and the mental due to the karma, right? Due to the power of the karma of those individuals, create the body and the mental of the fetus. So when you learn this thing, what does it help you? What do you learn from this thing?
Like, if in your past life you have good karma, then you have a strong and healthy body. But if you radiate bad karma, then you might not have a normal body and you might be weaker.
That's true. That's very true. Right? It is fair. We are the one who produced us, right? Not God. God cannot do this for us. How could the Creator can do this for us? Doesn't make sense at all. So yes, you are correct. For example, the mother can give birth to the healthy baby, right? Because in the past, this baby, okay, I think this is also good. I want to open another one. I bring this thing up to you so you can be able to learn as well. Oh, those things connect when I bring all the teaching together. Okay, hold on. Okay, I also teach this thing to some of you already. Maybe you forgot. Okay. Now, in this one right here, in this sutra, the Buddha teach about the karma, right? That create a different type of the form of the human, of the whatever the form we have. Upper class, lower class people, short-lived, long-lived people, sickly and healthy, ugly and beautiful, right? influential and uninfluential, poor, wealthy, stupid, and wise. All these things here come from our karma. No one gives us this. We are the one who award us and punish us. God cannot do this for us. Okay. I think, okay, this is good. Today, let me review this thing so make sure we understand it. Kwa, go ahead and do the, okay, before we do that, Kwa, go ahead, do this one for me. Read this one.
The Brahmin student Sabbatodaya asked the Buddha, what is the cause and condition why human beings are seen to be inferior and superior?
Okay, inferior and superior, that means they are different, right? Many different form of the human. Okay, keep going.
The Brahmin student, it's the same thing.
Oh, the same thing. Okay, go ahead and do this one.
The blessed one, the Buddha, replied to the Brahmin student Sabbatodaya, short-lived. Some man or woman kills living beings and is murderous, bloody-handed, given to blows and violence, merciless to living beings because of performing and undertaking such action on the dissolution of the body after death. He reappears in a state of deprivation, in an unhappy destination, in perdition, even in hell. But if on the dissolution of the body after death, he does not reappear in a state of deprivation, in an unhappy destination, in perdition, in hell, but instead comes back to the human state. Then wherever he is reborn, he is short-lived.
Did that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because when you deal with the killing, that means you already chop up your lifespan. You take the lifespan of other, then that means you take your own lifespan away. That's fair, right? That's very fair. All right, Bear Wing, go ahead, read this one. Bear Wing, are you there?
Do I start at the blessed one?
No, the 1B, 1B.
Long live some man or woman abandoning the living beings, abstains from killing living beings with rod and weapon laid aside. Gentle and kindly he abides, compassionate to all living beings because of performing and undertaking such action on the dissolution of the body after death. He reappears in a happy destination, even in the heavenly world. But if on the dissolution of the body after death, he does not reappear in the happy destination in the heavenly world, but instead comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is long lived.
You see that? The first one is we are the one who punish ourselves, right? That basically we end up in the hell, or when we are in the human, we end up at the short life. The second one is we are the one who award ourselves, right? So we end up in the heaven, enjoy all the joy over there. Or when we come back to the human, we end up in the long life, long life. This is the reward that we get from our karma. No one give us to that. Okay. Okay, let me skip all these things. All right, Aaron, read the 2A.
Sickly. Some man or woman is given to injuring beings with the hand, with a clod, with a stick, or with a knife. Because of performing and undertaking such action on the dissolution of the body after death, he reappears in a state of deprivation. But if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is sickly.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, Thai.
Okay, good. So if we, in the past, we insure other people, other beings, right? Not only the human, include the animal, we enjoy to doing that. Then we end up in the hell, or when we come back to the human, we were born as very sickly, right? Our health is very bad. Okay. Let's Vincent go to the 2B.
Some man or a woman is not given to injuring beings with the hand, with a clod, with a stick, or with a knife because of performing and undertaking such action under dissolution of the body after death. He reappears in a happy destination, but if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is healthy.
Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Thomas, go ahead and read the number 3B.
He's not in the meeting. Can you re-invite him to the breakout room?
Huh? What happened?
I think something happened to his laptop or something.
Oh, so he's still in the breakout room?
No, I think you have to re-invite him.
Invite him? Can he call him just come to listen from your device? So because we run out of time already. Okay. John, go ahead and read the next one. Go.
Oh, where does it start again? Because I can't really see. Oh.
3B.
3B, a beautiful. Some man or woman is not an angry and irritable character. Even when criticized a little, he is not offended, does not become angry, hostile, and resentful, and does not display anger, hate, and bitterness. Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a happy destination. But if instead he comes back to the human state, thorn, wherever he is reborn, he is beautiful.
You see that? You understand this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we don't get angry, right? Even though the people by us, we don't get angry. This is when we practice patience, that make us become beautiful. Okay, that's important. All right, let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. Nicholas, where are you? Nicholas, where are you? He disappeared. Okay, go ahead. Thắng, go ahead. 3A.
Ugliness. Some man or woman is of an angry and irritable character. Even when criticized a little, he is offended, becomes angry, hostile, and resentful, and display anger, hate, and bitterness. Because of performing and undertaking such action, he appears in a state of deprivation. But if instead he comes back to a human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is ugly.
You see that when we always get angry, right? Even on the small criticize, we also get angry. Then we end up in the bad state, right? After we born. But after that, we come back with a human, we look very ugly. So everything happened in life, they are reason. Nothing happened from the sky, right?
What you get is what you get.
Yeah, what you get? That's correct. Okay. All right. Nathan, are you there, Nathan? It's very fair. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe we can go ahead and do the second number. The 4A.
Some man or woman is envious, one who envies, resents, and begrudges the gains, honor, respect, reverence, salutations, and veneration received by others. Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a state of deprivation. But if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is uninfluential.
So you see that when we see someone better than us, right? Someone more honored than us, do not envy, do not jealous. We should respect them. If we don't, then we will uninfluence. So that means when we say something, people will not believe us. We don't have a lot of influence on it. Okay, Vince, Thomas, are you there? 4B.
Oh, yes, Ty, I'm here. Wait, what do I read?
4B.
The influential one?
Yeah, influence one, right?
Okay, some man or woman is not envious. One who does not envy, resent, and begrudge, but gains honor, respect, and reverence, salutations, and veneration received by others. Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a happy destination. But if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is influential.
Does that make sense to you?
A little bit.
A little bit. I thought that you say a lot, but okay. So basically, when you see someone better than us, right? And the one who are worthy to be honored, we should respect them. We should honor them. We should not have any envy or jealous, right? Due to that action, then when we die, right, we will go to the happy destination. Or when we come back as a human, we will be born as the influencer. That means when we say something, we have the bigger influence on other people. But does it make sense to you, someone?
Yes, Ty. Yes, Ty.
Okay. All right. Aaron, you read the number one, 5A.
Some man or woman does not give food, drink, clothing, carriages, garlands, scents, unguents, beds, dwellings, and lamps to recluse, or what does that say?
Which one?
The Brahmins.
Ramen.
Okay. Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a state of deprivation. But if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is poor.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, Ty.
Okay, so when we don't perform the given, right, in general, we will be poor. Okay. So the wealthy it's the opposite. When we given, right, then we will become wealthy. That's easy to understand. Okay, let's do this one right here. Go ahead and let's see. Go ahead, Thang. Go ahead, do it. 6A. Let's quickly go through here.
Low point. Some man or woman is abstinent, and ignorant. Arrogant. He does not pay homage to one who should receive homage. Does not rise up for one in whose presence he should rise up. Does not offer a seat to one who deserves a seat. Does not make way for one for whom he should make way. And does not honor, respect, revere, and abundantly one who should be honored, respected, revered, and venerated. Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a state of deprivation. But if instead he comes back to the human state, and wherever he is reborn, he is noble.
Does it make sense? Okay, the difference between here and this one right here, the uninfluencer, the difference is in the uninfluencer, it's envy. But this one right here is arrogant. That means he proud himself so much. Due to that, when you proud yourself so much, do you think you can learn?
Self-delusion.
No, you cannot learn. You will not be able to humble, right? Because because we are not humble, and therefore, when we see the one who worthy to homage or worthy to pay respect, right, or for honor, we do not do that because due to our arrogance. Therefore, when we reborn, right, we will go to the best destination. But when we come back as a human, we will be born as a low born. Low born, that means um, you are very insignificant in society. That makes sense. Okay. Let's do this one more, then we will stop. Here. Vincent, go ahead and do the high point. Oh, we are.
Some man or woman is not obstinate and arrogant. He pays homage to one who should receive homage, rise up for one in whose presence he should rise up, offers a seat to one who deserves a seat, uh, makes way for one for whom he should make way, and honors, respects, reveres, and venerates one who should be honored. Respect, revered, and venerated. Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a happy destination. But if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is highborn.
So this is opposite of the low born. That means this one right here is not arrogant. That means he humble. When he humble, that means he sees someone, he easily respect other people, right? To the, he will be easily accepted and respect other people, and therefore when he pass away, he will end up in the good destination, happy destination. But if he born in the, he come back to the human state where he born, he will be highborn. Highborn, that means the high class. And it's important people, significant people in the society. Just like the people who run for the politics, right? They belong to the high class. But if they don't know how to practice the Dharma, they will the one who harm other people. Yes, you have the blessing, but you don't know how to use it, you harm other people when you don't have wisdom. Okay, we will learn about that. Hoa, go ahead and do number 7, number 7A and B together. And we will stop right here after we're done with this.
Stupid. Some man or woman does not visit a recluse or a Brahmin and ask, Venerable Sir, what is wholesome? What is unwholesome? What is blamable? What is blameless? What should be cultivated? What should not be cultivated? What kind of action will lead to my harm and suffering for a long time? What kind of action will lead to my welfare and happiness for a long time? Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a state of deprivation. But if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is stupid.
Okay, good. Keep going.
Some man or woman visits a recluse or a Brahmin and asks, Venerable Sir, what is wholesome? What kind of action will lead to my welfare and happiness for a long time? Because of performing and undertaking such action, he reappears in a happy destination. But if instead he comes back to the human state, then wherever he is reborn, he is wise.
Okay, do you understand it, Choba?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me explain to you a little bit. So if we are the one love to learn, right, from other, especially learn the Buddhist teaching, that's how you can get wisdom. And you go to the one who practices, that means the monk, the nun, right? The monk, and you can learn by asking different questions like this. This is just an example. And when you be able to ask all these kind of questions, that means you know how to avoid the bad deed. And that means you can avoid, when you can avoid the bad deed, that means you can also avoid the bad destination when after you die. Does it make sense? Then therefore you be able to, if not, you will end up, if you do not come and ask all this kind of question, then you do not have the wisdom. That is the result of no wisdom. It means with stupid, right? So the wisdom help us to avoid bad one and to be able to do in the walk on the right path, and that's important. So being are the owner of their action, hair of their action, they originate from their action, are bound to their action. have their action there at their refuge. It is the action that distinguishes between at inferior and superior. That means when we learn about the 38-week fitted here, this is where we originate from our action, from our karma, because the karma creates us. This is where we inherit our karma, right? Our action. This is where we refuel the action out is our own refuge. This is where we refuel, right? This is important. So let's stop right here. So that's why karma in Buddhism is one of the most important teachings. When you understand that, then you will understand how the religion said that God as the creator is nonsense. Yeah. All right, that's good. We stop right here. Win, go ahead, go.
May every living being, our minds as one and radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with heart of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find and give unity, may their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom and to joy. May kindness find reward. May all who suffer leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night. Because our hearts are one, this road of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật, Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật, Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật. Right. Thank you, everyone.
Cảm ơn thầy.
Cảm ơn thầy, cảm ơn thầy.
Cảm ơn thầy.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Có thể có thể xem trong cái presentation.
Oh, you want the presentation? I have many presentations.
I like the two that you spoke to.